we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Goldson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint or home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career. Get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made. Down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Burrow gonna open by putting it up. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Brenton Simpson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
You work all week on this opening script, and the entire idea, Mike, is to get off to a good start, establish some rhythm, both run and pass, and settle everybody in. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that opening script plan has not gone according to plan.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down. Inside the 20-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. short, complete to Likely. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Woo! Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Travis Jones. He gets in there to record the sack. Number 60 now on the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Wide 80.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 45 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many.
It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. That gains an even 60 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Bengals' 14-yard line.
Jackson now. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has him. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit.
Here we go.
You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch. And
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Brenton Simpson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack here in the 1st quarter.
if there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Bengals. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Dino Stone with the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
from the 29. Here's 2nd and 5. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Jackson. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. Here's Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is Jackson. That's caught outside. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And it'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. Henry trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year. The numbers show that. They've come out of the gate hot in this one.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibah. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
12, 12, 12.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Carry here for Brown.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Behind. Turbo shots.
Back to throw. Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. The ball comes out. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. And that's going to do it. A number of runners have come close. But with that last run, he has surpassed Eric Dickerson's all-time single-season record. It was 2,105 yards. But history made with that carry.
Hey, Alf, it's right.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Jackson now on second down. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
On play action, here's Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Done.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
11.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Burrow now. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his 1st read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient with both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Burrow here on 2nd down. crossing right side, and Chase has it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
11 MT, take. 180. Right shot.
Burrow. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. 180 shot. 180.
They go play action for Burrow. Moving to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Brown, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it with Henry. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Set to go now on first and 10. This is Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not.
And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens get it back to within 9. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow to throw. He takes off. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Three seconds, all that remain in this 1st half as that one's away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the...
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the 3rd. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards. 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And the Ravens 1st down.
Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down, they need 5.
It's a gain of a yard.
Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's got another one. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens have cut the deficit to 5.
33.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Ja'Marr Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll send their tight end left. On first down, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, this is P-Rock. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. Here's the fullback, Ricard. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Open right side is likely. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And they're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll let Henry try to run for it. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is on the side of the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
For the 2-point conversion.
12.
Now, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Jackson now. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in, and he will score again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
11 MT. Here.
To throw is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Gun.
On first and 10, Burrow. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good. For a
11,
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
11.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
12.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10.
Run it quick. Sit up.
Play action now. Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. 2nd down, Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
11, mighty.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
11, Thomas.
They'll try and run the option left. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. What is shot?
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on second down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run. It's Henry. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Henry. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will up it to a 2-point lead.
52, Bengals 50.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is going to be returned from right around the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
11 empty.
On the ground, it's Brown. Past the 45. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A run. It's P-Run. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here we go. Hey, can.
2nd down. Burrow. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
11 mighty. 11
On the
mighty.
carry is P-Rock. Oh, the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
At the 16-yard line, 2 yards on the play. And a Raven first down.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
36-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. And a Raven first down.
Now Jackson on the move. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bengals 40-yard line.
This is Henry. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Jackson. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up.
Throwing Jackson. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those two off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Now Brown. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Burrow here on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
11 empty.
What will they do on this
11
play?
empty,
3rd down, needing 8. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Hey, out. 180. Sit on.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll run it with Henry. He'll manage only about 3. So it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. First and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Down to a knee. Here goes Jackson. And that should do it. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens.